If reality is made of language, it's inherently intelligible and has a definitive answer. All we have to do is learn reality's own language, and then we shall know everything about reality. Reality's language is ontological mathematics. If reality is not made of language, then it's inherently unintelligible. It has no possible answer. Science believes that reality is made of matter, but matter is unintelligible. Matter is not language, hence cannot be defined and cannot be understood. The trick which scientists deploy is to create pseudo-intelligibility. This means that they apply what they themselves regard as an unreal, man-made abstraction, mathematics, to make real matter intelligible. But how can something unreal make sense of something real? No scientist in history has ever been detained by this foundational problem. Curiously enough, even Eastern mystics are more logical than scientists. Like scientists, they believe that reality is not made of language, but nor do they believe it is made of matter. They believe it is made of non-duality, bare awareness, or cosmic consciousness. They do not attempt to define it. Unlike scientists, they deny that man-made language can ever throw any light on fundamental reality. They therefore wallow in mysticism, believing that they can subjectively experience ultimate reality without ever being able to express it or know what it is. They are not interested in knowing what it is. The subjective experience of it is what they crave, which is why Eastern mysticism is all about subjective mental states produced by meditation and mindfulness. That's why Eastern mysticism and Western New Ageism are all about paradox, about the impossibility of truly explaining anything. And that's why gurus are allowed to talk endless subjective nonsense. They are wildly admired and celebrated for doing so. What a world! Science at least requires correspondence with the sensory world. Eastern mysticism and New Ageism don't even require that. And in fact, the sensory world is dismissed as a delusion, as a subjective dream with no real objective properties. Love and lighters don't believe that reality is made of language. They believe it is made of indefinable, unconditional love. People of faith do not believe that reality is made of language. They believe it is made of an ineffable God. Only rationalists, thinking types, are concerned with defining, knowing, and understanding reality. For thinking types to succeed, reality must be made of language, and only one language has the requisite properties: ontological mathematics, which defines reality as being made of thought, with basis thoughts being basis sinusoidal waves, making everything explicable and intelligible mathematically. The rejoicing. Oh, how the scientific multitudes rejoiced when they discovered that they could dispense with the old God and replace it with their new God. Randomness. To every problem, the scientists gleefully clapped their hands and yelled, with all the enthusiasm of the multitudes crowding into the Vatican on Easter Sunday, randomness did it. And they believed it with all the fervor of the Catholic crusaders who chanted as their battle cry, Deus vult, God wills it. Scientists are as convinced by randomness, the absence of explanation, as the crusaders were by their Christian God, a totally empty explanation.